Are we live?
Yes, we're live.
Hey guys, I just got back from the weekend. I didn't do the last 2 days of the daily life lessons. I will continue with that, but right now I want to show you BUILDERALL U and what it is, the young human, the company that I'm building. The whole idea that I believe about is sharing, and that we just have to share, and this is basically part of that. Maybe I make mistakes, maybe I will change things later on, but that doesn't matter. It's about progressing and getting further ahead. Now, this weekend I had a course on inner engineering from Sadhguru, and for any person who wants to get the most out of their life and learn a lot about themselves, who they are, where they actually come from, and like to go a bit more on that spiritual journey, I highly advise it. So enough about that. Let me show you the young human, because what I really wanted to do when I started out as an entrepreneur was life coaching. Now, I rolled into this whole digital marketing stuff just because I knew I had to learn that in order to sell myself. And I feel right now I know enough in order to comfortably build my business, even though I don't have the money to hire people, pay a lot of money, and BUILDERALL here is one of the big products that can help me build the business that I want to build. Now, how can I do that? Their franchisee system, their business partner system allows me to sell a product. Once I have a product to sell, I can actually start earning a passive stream of income without selling my time that I would sell right now for one-on-one coaching with people, which allows me to get more freedom to actually do the things I want to do, which is opening up 1,000 animal shelters. Now, this video is the opening, like the first video of BUILDERALL U. BUILDERALL U will be a channel where I'm going to teach you for free how to use BUILDERALL, and for that I'm working right now on a 7-day course to teach you about the basics of marketing, to teach you about how these social media channels work, and I'm still designing the course. So if you see this and I didn't design it yet, write a comment down below and let me know what it is that you would like to learn. It's a 7-day course, 2 hours each day. Every day you get an email with a video, and on that video I will explain to you how to use BUILDERALL, but also how you can use it as a business, how you can use social medias to promote your own business, how you can decide how much you should charge your, like some courses get sold for $37 and some courses get sold for $5,000. Now what's the difference? Why does one course, why is it worth more than the other course? How do you set pricing? Little things like that I will create, and I do that for free because in the Young Human, it's basically the business that I'm building. It's life coaching for entrepreneurs and life coaching for digital entrepreneurs actually. So digital entrepreneurs, they need to learn all these things. So instead of teaching them one-on-one, I use these courses to create them. But I'm giving more than just a course. I'm giving them guidance. We have weekly meetings. We have coaching sessions. We help people progress through that journey. And that's the whole idea that we're going to do. And BUILDERALL U is just the front end of this business. So the first step, I made in Dutch, step 1, step 1. But the first part of the business is a free BUILDERALL U course. And that's, why do I do this? And I'm trying to explain this, and I do this in this video because that way maybe you can understand it as well and implement it in your business. So I create this free course to collect leads. The money is in the list. The first people that actually go here, and the first people that actually the people I want to work with are entrepreneurs, digital entrepreneurs. Now, people who use BUILDERALL are digital entrepreneurs, or want to be digital entrepreneurs, or at least already work in the digital space. So those people are the people closest to what it is that I want to do as a life coach and helping people go through this journey, how to start a social media channel, all these things. This is my target audience. So for that, I try to create something of value so it attracts them. So what I do is I collect the leads and I will teach them. Like, I learned so much and I don't need to make the money on the marketing knowledge, etc. Even better, I don't believe in a lot of the marketing that is being done today. As you see in the videos of my live sessions, I had some disagreements with some things that happened in a group, and that's because, and then later on I realized what I did was not good either, because I used one of these strategies. I segmented, and I don't believe in segmentation. I believe that we can market in a different way, and that's what I'm trying to do and what I'm trying to push. And I'm not alone. Like, everybody on the internet that is giving value to others is doing that already. If you think about it, you can't give what you don't have. So you can't give if you don't have something to give, you can never give value. So giving something to somebody else, knowledge, experience, your time, it's only because you have it that you can give it. So the people who realize that are those who get successful on social medias. Look at Gary Vaynerchuk. What he's doing, he's only creating content. Look at Eric, the company he's building. He's creating so much value for people to build a business on something like BuilderAll. That's why he is so successful. So the channel, the reason why I started this channel and right now have about 1,300 subscribers, the only reason is not because of all the things that I know that I talk about. It's about the value I created for people who like BuilderAll and the course I created. That's also why I will create more of these courses. However, now I've got an audience to speak to, and now my opinions suddenly become worth a little more because people actually spend their time listening to the things because they get results out of it one way or another. So then another thing, how can I do even more? Well, a lot of people can create courses, but I want to create something that is more than that, and I want to position myself as a brand. Like, you can design a template from BuilderAll, but everybody has these templates. Now the question is, how do you design something for yourself? How do you design funnels that look different, that look really like the way you want to speak to your audience? Because a template in the end is just, it's the first step. But once you make enough money, once you have that money, you want to build a brand. You want to become something bigger. You want to become something that represents something on the internet and that people actually relate to. So how do you do that? That's what BuilderAll U will be all about. And to do that, we have a BuilderAll U newsletter, which will not only teach you about this in a monthly or every 3 months, I don't know how often. I don't want to spam an inbox because a lot of people sending me so many emails that now I don't even read them. Whereas if you send me one a month and I'm really looking forward to it and the quality is way higher of the content, I think it's going to be way better. Plus, I will spend less time deleting all your stupid emails. So I believe that's a better strategy. We don't know, we will see. But I believe if I can build a close enough relationship and have you at the part of the funnel where I actually have email contact with you, when you care about my business, then you're going to be willing to read those emails more. So if something doesn't work in business or in whatever, it doesn't mean it is because that thing doesn't work. It might have been done wrong by that person. So I always think different systems can work. It's just about playing around. And I'm trying on BuilderAll U and on this YouTube channel to share with you these strategies. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. We'll see, and I'll report, and we'll figure it out. So then, the BuilderAll U Facebook group. It's a closed Facebook group. There's so many BuilderAll groups already, so I want to have a closed one. But how do I determine it? I don't want to charge a monthly fee because that's why I already have the young human. But I do want to work with the people that actually care about the things that are part of my business. So another step on my value ladder or another step in my funnel to get people to the actual coaching business is when they buy one of my courses above $400, they will get access to the BuilderAll group for life. It's a live group. It's a group where I'll share a mindset video every week maybe, or I go live every now and then. But it's also a group for people where you can connect with people who work with BuilderAll, who are serious about BuilderAll. It helps you segment the groups. And that's all that pricing really is how do you want to use it, why do you want to apply it. But then the young human. So this is the real business that I'm building. BuilderAll U is only the front end of the business, even though a lot of my time goes in here because that's the community I care about. The young human is life coaching for the digital entrepreneur. So these are all the things I have to do. What do we have to do? We have to launch the website. And what does that mean? Well, I need to make an ebook. So I'm writing my first ebook. And it's not going to be some crappy thing. It's something that is, I don't know, it's going to be like between 60 and 100 pages maybe. And with really valuable advice of the lessons I learned in my journey to grow as a digital entrepreneur. The Young Human Club. What's the Young Human Club? Well, that's a coaching program where I'm going to be charging €297 a month. And what do we offer? Well, we have a weekly live meeting. We have a private social network. So imagine a Facebook group, but completely private. It's only for you and our team of entrepreneurs that really like we have similar interests. We're only talking together. we don't have these notifications from these other groups to distract us. We don't lose time browsing Facebook, because in the end, no successful entrepreneur is browsing Facebook for their entertainment purposes, or at least not more than 20-30 minutes a day. But so many people are hanging in these groups over and over again, and every minute you don't spend, if you spend in a group, is a minute spent less on, because that's the best way to actually do it. Now, this is our Facebook group, and we're sharing, like, this is our group, which looks kind of like a Facebook group. This is just a wall, and we're sharing here some videos, and we're just starting now, so I'm still working on it. But best of YouTube, when we find movies, we collaborate and we share that. And then if you go over here, we even have the task board. So then I have my client, for example, Natalia. These are the things she has to do. She just left a comment, so I'll just do like that. But she just left a comment, and here we can schedule our things. It's a really advanced way. We have the manuals and the stories, like how do you do this, how do you do that. We're still working on this, but this is an amazing way to communicate, and we can make our own private groups. So let's say once the group gets bigger of entrepreneurs, maybe we have 2 or 3 dog trainers. Well, these dog trainers might want to connect together, so we create a little group for them so they can also connect together within this network. Also a private messaging system. So I think that will help you increase productivity and not do these Facebook groups, and then we just use Zoom to record webinars and to share information and teach you. This is really like a digital social club. So I think that is super cool. I wish I was a part of that when I started. What we'll do also in the club, all the courses will be for free. Like, the knowledge is not hard. All the information you need to do Facebook advertising, all the information you need to do whatever you want to do is available for free on YouTube. On the internet, if it's not on YouTube, but 99% of the time it will be on YouTube. Just search for it, you will find it. So why would you pay €1,000 for one course on internet marketing? It's because of the knowledge, because of the time you will save, because people who went through that journey that you want to go through, they already went through it. And that's time, because you cannot hire them because they're too expensive, you can now absorb their knowledge and try and test out these things. But I don't care about that. I'll give them away all for free within my business because you're part of the club. I'm really trying to build an environment where we can create something great, and that is the next step. Oh yeah, and as a bonus for the people, once we launch this is step 2. As a bonus, I'll give away 10 free one-on-one sessions once every 2 weeks for those who sign up right now. Right now it's still closed, but once this is done, that's what I'm gonna do. But one-on-one coaching, I will charge €247 an hour. Now, why do I do that and why do I do that? I don't want to sell my time for less, because I'd rather work on my business and creating the courses and all these things, and I don't need the money. Once you don't need the money, it becomes irrelevant. Right now, I would sell my time for this price. Maybe in 3 months from now, once my courses start selling, this price will be €1,000 an hour. I don't know. It's all about how much I value my time. The price you sell yourself for right now in your job, in your business, in your coaching. If you design a logo and you're charging, I don't know, €100, €200, €300, and it takes you 5 hours, well, if it's €300, you only make €60 an hour. Now, if you could decide to go outside, do your favorite thing, or do the thing for €60, like, where's the balance? Where do you draw the line? And that is pricing. But in the beginning, you have to be realistic. In the beginning, I gave away coaching sessions for free, and even nobody wanted them. Nobody wanted these sessions. I've been working my ass off for the first 3 to 5 months before somebody finally paid me €1,000 to help him with his business. And then slowly I got more. And right now, I'm at a level where I can charge €247 an hour because people are willing to pay it. And that's what I agree with. We have a balance of value exchange. That's all that pricing is. So no matter if you sell an ebook for $100, just because you don't want to pay $100 for an ebook doesn't mean it's not worth it. It's not worth it to you. So the question is, who do you want to work with? And pricing often helps you decide with who you want to work. Then, coming soon, I will build the Young Human. First, it will be about life coaching, but then we will expand and we'll add business coaching in that as well. And after that, mission as well. Entrepreneurs collaborating together, creating a world we believe in. This is not going to be about money anymore. Once you are okay with your life, then you build a business and then you start to contribute towards something in society that needs to be done. Because the way the world is today, we control it. If we decide to spend our money buying a Lamborghini, we decided to spend that money, whereas we could have used that money. I've lived in Brazil. I've seen the favelas there. I know poverty. And what we have here today is so much luxury you can't even imagine. And if we can contribute that by doing something right, then I think we as entrepreneurs can seriously change the world. And I think it's our job and it's our mission to do this. The only thing is, what do you want to do it with? Just like you obsess over your dream client and you're creating your avatar because otherwise you won't attract the right people towards the business that you want. So it's also for the causes you can work with. If you feel like you have to do everything in the world, it's impossible. But if you feel like you could just clean up that little can on the street that you see because the place you live is a mess and it's whatever, it's already something you can do right now. So you can do it and you got the choice to do that or not. Once your cup is full, once you got your life figured out, once you got a business that runs successfully, what more do you want? And those are the people I'm attracting in my business. Those are the people who understand the young human. The young human is nothing more than an idea that there is the cosmos, then there is the universe, then there is the, if I'm correct, Milky Way, the solar system, then there's our planet, then there's our continent, then there is your country, and then there's you. It's like in this little world we have so much to experience and see. I've traveled so much over the world, and if you've traveled as well, you know that the culture in Brazil is different than it is here in Europe, and Europe is totally different than it is in America, and even the Netherlands is totally different than Germans, and Germans are totally different than Belgians. And that's all because of the culture, the media we consume. And I believe that the internet today is the biggest opportunity of our life to create a new society. Because if minds are shaped by the media, then we have the opportunity right now to shape the minds of other people by bringing value and bringing the right things. And that's the cool thing about the internet, because there's so much people willing to create so much value. Now there's an abundance of value. So now it becomes a time of the people who are most honest, the people who are most sincere. Because the only way, if you're sincere, you can keep this up. The only way, if you are sincere, you can keep providing and keep creating content. I'm literally doing this live. This doesn't come from a script. This comes from the heart. This comes from a place of authenticity, a place of me sharing something with you because I care about this and I believe that this business is what I want to build. Now, there's some people that want to be a part of it and some people who don't. And that's fine, because some people are attracted to Gary Vaynerchuk, some people are attracted to Russell Brunson, some people are attracted to Eric Salgado, some people are attracted to Sadhguru, and some people are attracted to Casey Neistat, and some people, I can continue like this. And once you realize this for you also, it will take away your fears of doing something on the internet. If you want to go and talk about your passion of cats, I mean, look at this. I mean, really, if you want to talk about your passion of cats or dogs, or like my girlfriend, Christmas, I mean, if you want to talk about something you love, you can do that. And yeah, you'll have to deal with those negative people who try to take you out and push you out. But overcoming those fears and overcoming all these things, that's the thing that the Young Human is all about, for teaching you and helping you do that. I already have 3 clients right now, helping them, and you can just see the personal growth you go through, because the less you care about what others think, because you realize that there's 7 billion perspectives and you can never satisfy anyone. What's up?
20 minuten.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Ah, oké. Ik dacht dat jij gewoon een tijd wilde doen.
No. Okay. Okay. No, that's the cool thing about the life. Like, it's no tension. It's just, we're here. We're live now, and I'm really trying to make a difference with this channel. and every single YouTuber, I love every single one of them because they all are trying to make a difference. And there's literally, I think it's like 50 billion views per day. Now Facebook, Fade almost dropped the phone there. Facebook might start Facebook Watch and they might succeed and they might work on there and they might steal away some of the viewers. But if you already have 50 billion people watching YouTube, how do you think these 50 billion people will move away from YouTube to Facebook? Like, if I want to watch TV and chill out, I'm going to YouTube. I'm not going to go on Facebook. Like, Facebook is for me, the only thing I do on Facebook is I only work. Like, I go in a Facebook group, or everything I do is I post, I create content, I share it. It's my media platform. Same with YouTube. All the content that I watch have a purpose because I want to grow in something like that. There's a difference between the content you consume. There's two types of content. There's push content and there's educational content. There's push content that's like a program like The Voice, entertainment, things that distract you, things that don't bring you value to your goals. Because most people don't know their goals. Most people don't know what they want to do. Most people don't know what they want. And most people don't know how to get, even if they know what they want, they don't know how to get it. And instead of becoming eager and protective, their reptilian brain, you can YouTube about this. If you're curious about the reptilian brain, go and YouTube that. But our brain just tells us, no, it's safe, don't do that. And that's normal, because when we put our hand, well, it's a cat, imagine this is fire. If I put my hand above the fire, I would burn myself. So I would know, right now, I don't need to do this anymore. So next time, I won't do it, because my system, survival instinct, shows me I don't do that. Now, stepping out of your comfort zone is always tough. It's always hard. So how you do that and all these things, that's what I'm going to try to help you with on the Young Human channel. Now, I didn't make the channel yet because I'm going to create a course, creating a course for digital entrepreneurship, and that also includes how to create the channel and how to do all these things. So the whole way of building up BUILDERALL U and building up the Young Human, creating a YouTube channel, all these things I will do step by step with the people. So I will help you and guide you through in a sequence, in a series. And my first niche is the BUILDERALL niche. Now, that's it for this live. I can talk for hours and hours. My weekend was amazing. I am going to stop with the daily lives for, no, that was my commitment. The daily lives are only 5 to 7 minutes. It's never enough for me. But those minutes, I will continue doing them. Tomorrow I'll start again, and I will continue this series. And if you have any questions, I will answer them every time in these daily lives. So as long as there are no questions, I will just keep ranting away and trying to help people start up their digital business and help you become successful with your BUILDERALL franchisee. Because I think BUILDERALL and the franchisee system, even if it's not like, people are really focused on what they are. That's the only thing I'm going to say about BUILDERALL. Don't focus so much on what you have right now with BUILDERALL, but look at their overall strategy. Look at how adaptive they are. Look at how much they're working and all the steps they did. If you don't understand this, go back on the internet, try to find out how they launched, what they did. Make a timeline of everything BUILDERALL did. Maybe I'm going to do that actually. That's a good idea for a video. I'll make you a timeline and then I'll show you how adaptive they were. And once you see that and you understand that if you work right now on positioning yourself as an expert in your country, in your place, in your neighborhood, with your small business owners, with your people, if you position yourself as the expert in that area and BUILDERALL is only growing and growing and growing, all the business owners that start to figure out what they need to do, they will find BUILDERALL. Now, if you're the local expert, they will come to you or hire you for your expertise, because in the end, meeting people face to face has a lot of value. It's what a lot of people, especially those who have traditional businesses, like more. So if you want to make websites and all these things, and you want to start out with a niche to get the experience of selling and doing that, the best niche to be in is the area that is around you. Go on Google, look all the businesses that are there, look how well presented they are on the internet, and literally pass by and offer them for €100 a month. You will have a website for them, host it and maintain it. You create a BUILDERALL account, you pay $29, and the other 70 bucks you make. Yes, you have to work the first month, maybe 10 hours to build the whole website. And you can even charge for the copywriting extra on top of that. They need to deliver it to you, and then you'll make it, and that's done. But maybe the copywriting, extra services, they need pictures, extra services. You buy a camera, you take some videos, you do some little things. You create them, you make it better than what it is. It doesn't need to be as good as Nike because you don't have the budget like Nike. It needs to be as good as your budget can allow it. So that's it. If you guys have any questions, if you made it all the way to the end, thank you very much. And if you want, my girlfriend shakes, no, nobody will make it to the end. So if you made it to the end, write down below, I made it to the end. Because if you did, I'm gonna give you free access to the BUILDERALL U Facebook group until I released the next, no, let's say until this new year. In January 1st, I will check it out. If you said until I watched until the end in the comments, then I'm going to give you free access to the BUILDERALL U Facebook group, which will open up on January 1st. And yeah, that's it. That's it. Okay, so I talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching this extremely long live. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
De X.
And now you put it off.
En de X. En de X. Met de X. Zij moet X doen.
Yes, the X you put it off. And then you press end.